it in old New York.
Hey guys, good morning. It's Wally. Getting back at it again. Got my camera running. I got a brand new microphone. Woo! Anyways, today's video is about the new 701 Trail Series. This wheel is rad. We are super excited about it because Trail Series basically stands for Beadgrip as of right now in the company. Beadgrip is basically little grippies where the bead sits, so it can't come off the bead. So basically, for us off-road guys, lower tire pressure and less worry, I guess. Pretty simple. It's a really awesome concept, and it's bugging me. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna go get them mounted up. Tomorrow, we're gonna go out and test this stuff. Couple guys I really wanna thank right now real quick. It's Blake Wilkie. Thank you, sir. He's lending me some tires to go test on. Method Race Wheels, of course. Thank you for allowing me to work here and do my job. And I think I'm doing my job pretty good right now because I'm testing product in my own time. And lastly, Desolate Motorsports. Dude is rad. These wheels actually came off of his truck. We did a little swap deal with him. But more importantly, he's allowing us to use these fancy dancy lug nuts. Right there. You saw that. That was a These lug nuts allow for you to put 5/8 studs onto your wheels that were never drilled for 5/8 studs. So now you can go drill out the wheel and put these fancy lug nuts on there, basically extended so you can actually get a socket on there. And the correct taper for 60-degree taper, which is like standard for most 99% factory street wheels. So thank you, man. It's been awesome. You're awesome. You guys are all awesome. And oh, lastly, Discount Tire. Thank you guys so much for mounting these up. So that's what I'm going to do today. So the first thing we're going to do right now is we're going to go to the shop where, actually no, I've got other stuff to do today. You guys just come on for the ride, okay? Trailer's on the truck because I just picked up this bad dog for 250 bucks. Super good deal because I got doors that aren't really dented. And I've got the biggest thing that I'm excited about. My wife doesn't care about this part, but the reason that's awesome is because my subframe is weak now. And my dumbass bent that thing I made recently. And it wasn't it that bent, it was the actual cross member. You know, I did gusset it, I did kind of fix it, it's working, but it's weak. When I need to take the motor out, I'm gonna have a fresh, new subframe that's gonna be fully gusseted and rad and perfect for me to use, so I'm super excited. But that's step one. Now we gotta go to Wilkie's shop right here. We're gonna get these wheels up mounted, going to Wilkie's shop, getting some tires.
Yeah.
Sweet. Even better.
No way. No more of that.
Yeah.
I'll keep that to myself.
I was this close to pulling my phone out.
Yeah. Yeah, how's it going, Wally? So, here at Wilkie's shop, or not Wilkie's shop, where he keeps his shit, I don't know.
Kind of
Either way, stoked. He's hooking it up with Gladiator tires right now. One more piece of the project so we can go test and do a little tuning and check to make sure how well these new 701 Trail Series work. So stoked. We don't offer the Trail Series in a 15-inch, so that's why I had to get new tires for it, because these are offered in a 17-inch. So this, one more piece. I'm tired. I'm trying to get the water out of the tires from all that rain we just had. Sucked. The amazing Discount Tire. My buddy here, Dave, store manager, he's helping us out. They've already got valve stems in there.
Over the world, and it
Man, that's right. These guys helped me out a ton. Thank you, Discount Tire. Time to boogie on and get all this stuff I picked up today home. Oh, hey guys. So we got the truck here, got the wheels here, got the old wheel off, got the new wheel sitting right here, but I got 5/8 studs. So this is something I probably should have done first, but I need to drill the wheels out to 5/8. First thing we're gonna do is check to see what the actual measurement is on the 5/8 stud, and it needs to be just a tad bit over for these wheels to kind of go in there and not get bound up on the threads and damage any of that. So grab yourself some calipers and check the stud size. Now you want to check to the outside of the thread, so a little bit of an angle helps with that. 15.75. Now let's see if the back end, so we just measured off this end, let's see if the back end, looking for the ID now, is going to match. For some reason it's matching, so I don't think I have to drill these out. It's funny because as a method sales rep, I should probably know about this, but let's see what happens when we try to put it on the truck. So the threads go on. I might only have an issue on the back end. Let me explain this properly. This is what I wanted to check out. So this is the 5/8 stud. This is the knurling. The knurling on certain studs, like I got these from Curry, they're going to be 11/16. So therefore, if you try to put that wheel on this stud, it's going to get bound up right here, right before you get all the way to metal contact, so it's got a nice good seat. And what's going to happen is you're going to loosen up all the lug nuts while you drive, because it doesn't have a good solid seat against it. So it's super important to check to see if you have a knurling that's protruding out. Now on the front of this truck, there is no knurling. It's all thread. Therefore, the wheels would work with the specialized lug nuts that I'm about to use. Super important to check this. We have this happen a lot of times with race teams because the front of the truck is different than the rear and they only tested one. Make sure you test this. Obviously, there are a ton of ways to figure this out. You can just simply measure with your tool. So with the internet, what it says, 11/16 to millimeters. Trying to see there. That equals 17.46, and we were at 15.73. So obviously, 2 of the wheels need to be drilled out slightly over, and 2 of them need to not be. So that's what I'm going to do. Might as well just affect 2 wheels, right? Now, it's not going to be a big deal. As long as the lug seat is proper, you're good. So basically, we're just opening the bore up of that center bore, just slightly over, but on the lug nut, this taper right here is super important. This is a 60-degree taper on Deslet's lug nuts that allow you to put their fancy 5/8 lug nuts on a factory drilled wheel. So what they really do is they're extending it all out, but again, then keeping the factory taper. So there's 2 aspects to this lug nut that makes it awesome. Deslet, Greg, you're rad, and I thank you so much for this. And I'm gonna put these fancy lug nuts. Normally he has them coated, but he special did this, got me taken care of, so let's go try to find the drill bit we need. We'll drill these wheels out real quick. Luckily, this isn't my first rodeo, and I bought this a while back. It's 11/16 drill bit, and I bought this so I could open up the rotors and everything else. Just the rotors, I guess, for all the 5/8 studs, because I was going to be starting to run 5/8 wheels when I transferred to the Beadlock 101 race wheels that I'm running. So boom, that's exactly what we need. That's right. Now I'm going to drill these out from the back. My little theory on that is I don't want to ruin the taper on the front. So like I said, it's just such a small opening that these should just drill out kind of without issue. Quick inspection of everything, and it all looks like it's still there. So now we're going to try these fancy lug nuts out and see how well they work. Should be 1 inch. got the front and rear done. I'm gonna torque it down real quick and we're good to go. Ask me why torquing down is so important. That's why. Lastly, I would just really like to thank everybody that helped me get to this point here. This didn't just happen this week. I've been calling people for 2 weeks. Thanks for answering my call. Thanks for not getting annoyed with me. So really quickly, lastly, and to thank everyone, Greg Desolate, lug nuts, they're huge. I needed them. That gets on the vehicle. It's the only way I could get them, through you. Thank you so much. Method Race Wheels for the support, for letting me do stuff like this. Gladiator Tire, which is association basically because of Wilkie. So thank you, Blake Wilkie. He's letting me use these tires. I told him I might slash them, break them, do something stupid with them. He said, that's cool. If they're still good when you're done, give them back. That's rad. Super rad, actually. Tires, massive. I needed tires for the wheels because whatever. And lastly, Discount Tire. Thank you guys for the support of, like, you know, letting me mount these up there. You guys hooked it up and that's rad. I'm really excited to test these things out. I've been excited to test these things out because I get a phone call once a day. Well, what PSI can you run these wheels to? So now I'm gonna have an answer. I'm gonna know. I'm gonna be the one that tested it. And we're gonna make sure we test the shit out of it. So let's get after it.